let's talk about that one, Jamison. So let me ask you initially, what was like the seller's situation and the condition of the property?
Well, the condition was terrible. I mean, it needed it literally needed everything except for the roof. Borderline hoarder house because there's junk everywhere. It smelled bad. It was a bad house, and she's got um, it was a divorce situation. There was some um personal stuff that she had going on, mental issues. It sounded like I don't know. Sellers lie all the time, so you just kind of take everything with a little bit of a grain of salt, right? And I
Yeah.
never heard his side of the story either. So yeah,
Who knows?
all right.
Yeah. All
I just
right.
can go with what
Gotcha.
she's telling me, and her life was in shambles. She got fired from her job. She just needed to sell it. She's depressed and everything bad happening. So
Right. A lot of pain there.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha. In the end, how do you ended up closing that deal? I mean, what was in the end the exit strategy that you used? What type of deal was that?
Well, it was a wholesale deal, like all of
Wholesale.
them.
All right,
Yeah.
great. There something out of that deal and the series of conversations, because actually you were nurturing that lead for quite a while. So out of that and out of those conversations, where there was anything that you might have learned that you could apply on future deals?
Not really. That's just stuff that I already know, which is right. It's just following up on a consistent basis and being a real person to them. So like, and
You got it.
just understanding, like, I guess, I think what sets me apart from other competitors is the transparency because, like, I mean, they know what I'm doing. I'm not freaking lying to them or anything. So it's not a
That's great.
surprise.
Yeah,
It's not a surprise when I get like a bunch of contractors and other investors in there. Like, it's not a surprise. It's not a
that's
surprise
great.
when they see somebody else's name on the closing statement.
Cool. Yeah, I love it. And actually, the fact that you are consistently following up with these people, even though you're having a hard time communicating, or whatever challenges you get presented with, that consistency talks a lot about what you do and how you do things. So that is great. Could you walk me through your sales process, particularly with her? I mean, like, what techniques and strategies do you use to build rapport and eventually negotiate a
Yeah,
deal?
I'm just doing NEPQ, so just going through my script and honestly, apart from doing the initial stuff, it's like you get a yes at a price doing the initial stuff, but then on with her it was like this long period of follow up just to
Yeah,
get everybody on board. So there wasn't any specific sales stuff. It was just like, okay, they have specific time frames due to the court, and it was me just I don't know, just again being an interested person
cool.
and having empathy, I guess, being a regular human. So
Yeah, definitely that's a big differentiator for sure. And whenever people likes you, that's when they are going to be more open to negotiate with you and tell you their details, tell you their stories and all of that stuff. I understand that this happened kind of hybridly, right? Like part over the phone, but you were also went to the property, right?
yeah,
Okay, great. Approximately how long did it take to you to finally convert this lead into a deal?
I don't know. That's a good question. A long time just because uh, I mean, they just didn't sign any I mean, it was at least a month. I mean, month and a half maybe, because there was no contract signed. I mean, for a while, I sent it over to her. She's like, "Hey, can I see the contract?" I'm like, great. Sent over the purchase agreement. She sends it over to him. I think he didn't trust me. That's fine, but he wouldn't want to talk to me. And they hate each other, so they were not talking to each other. It just took a while. because of bad communication on their part between themselves.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
because
and
they were
it
still
was
waiting on a bunch of dates, like the divorce date and a few other things.
yeah. Okay, well, great stuff. What was uh, uh, at the end? What was the ROI on this one deal?
I think it was like 26.
26. All right, that's great stuff. And by any chance, did you happen to encounter like additional or unexpected expenses during the process?
Um, Not on this one, I don't believe. No,
All right,
no,
that's
this one's
great.
pretty clean.
Perfect.
This
Now,
one with Lisa Sleeman, there'll be additional expenses on that one, but this
okay.
Amanda Rudd was pretty clean.
All right, that's great. Um, Usually when you're handling this type of leads, what are the main metrics or data that you, let's say, that you evaluate to check on the potential profitability of the deal?
I just look at the ARV, and then I look at obviously the ARV expenses, right? I have a calculator that I put together years ago, and then it kind of refined over the past several years, and it has repairs and everything in there. So I put repairs, our profit, what I know my investors expect for
Uh-huh.
profit as well. And then I can see kind of like where we're at for my maximum allowable offer. So on this one for Amanda Rudd, um, it was a little bit of a wider range. If I feel good that there's a wide range, I know it's probably going to be more than my target profit of 18. Like this one ended up being 26. So um, this one in Grand Haven, it's going to be a little bit lighter. I think we'll be stuck at somewhere between 10 to 15. So I could be
All
wrong.
right. Nice.
Sometimes it's hard to judge where demand's gonna be. Like Grand Haven's a resort town, pretty much. It's hard to find off-market stuff in Grand Haven because
Uh-huh.
it's just a desirable area. So, whereas
All
Wyoming
right.
is like anybody would rather live in Grand Haven than anywhere else. Like pretty much. I mean, if given, except for the drive, right? It's right on the lake. It's beautiful. It's so we'll see.
Cool. All right. Good. Um, so far, what do you think about our service, Jameson?
I think overall the lead quality has been pretty good. I I guess I don't know how I have anything else to compare it to except for the previous Facebook lead provider that I was using 2 years ago, and at that point in time, the leads were not good. I do think our sales process is significantly better now, so that helps certainly. But I do think the leads are just better. They're just better. So props to you guys for I don't know whatever you're doing to get me some good leads. So thank you for that. Uh, I think well, we talked about the admin stuff. I just don't have bandwidth mentally for some of this stuff. But I think if right we have this good line of communication, I'm putting the stuff in the spreadsheet. I'm turning off, making sure your callers are not wasting their time calling leads I've already been able to get in touch with. Um,
Yeah.
and I think I should probably turn a few others off that I know are like dead dead leads. They're bad numbers or whatever. Because they're not skip tracing anything, right? They're just calling this number that was given, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because there's some that are just bad numbers, and I think they put that in there actually. I think of it, but um,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, overall, I think it's good. I think I would like a little bit more information, right? I'm like we talked before, like I know I need to get some videos for you. I got one shot. I want to get you a couple more videos, but some more information from you guys. You guys telling me what you need from me, if anything, on the creatives. You know, like, hey, we need 3 creatives every month or every other week or whatever, right? Like um I need that from you to get like more of a heads up. So I don't want like sometimes it feels like willy-nilly, like we have all this library of creatives already that we're using. We're just gonna throw it up there and set and forget it. I don't want to feel like that's what's happening. Like my previous providers for PPC, the guy was just like I never heard from the guy, and he paid for himself, but that's about it. Um, so I'm looking for a little bit more direction as far as how many things and what things you want me to make. If just videos or what kind of videos or like, hey, I know you see, like you sent me the two videos that are doing well right now. One of them we already have, right? The video of me walking around my own house, the section of my own house.
Yeah.
And
Oh, really?
yeah, it was my own house. Look at this crappy house. It's my own freaking house.
Right.
So like foundation
Okay.
problems, yeah. So, um, yeah. But yeah, like stuff like that. That's helpful for me to, right? Like I'm produced that video, and but anything else like is helpful because I just need direction as to what you guys need on this stuff. Since you guys are doing the media, you guys are doing all
Right.
that. You guys could see which videos are, you know, pulling in stuff, pulling leads and stuff. I don't see any of that. So I could see, all right,
Okay.
like on when I was doing YouTube ads, I could see which ones are working better. But again, like managing the ads, that's why I like paying you guys to do it. Like you guys are the pros. I know how to do it, but I know how to YouTube, not Facebook. Um, so
Okay.
just tell me what to do. That's what I'm
All right.
asking.
For sure. I'll keep that in mind. Of course, we focus. I mean, we handle the ads. Um, Really, what the only thing that we need from our clients are those videos because they definitely boost the
Okay, sure.
campaigns. You know.
Gotcha.
But on the other side, like static creatives and all of that, we take care
All
fully
right.
of that, and we are consistently optimizing and changing stuff, you know, and we try to stay wherever we see the best results, you know. So
Yeah.
so far
Right.
we're doing great, and with your videos, definitely there's a lot of improvement. Of course, there is always a chance to kind of renew those videos to have fresher material, like I would say every month, at least one, if
Yeah, because
possible.
I was thinking, I was like, man, because you know, once you get like I remember on my YouTube videos, like I'd get tens of thousands of views on these, and like after a while, like everybody sees the same video, and it's like, okay, I've seen that guy before. I'm not gonna watch it. And
Yeah,
so that's when I'm like, well, how often do those need to be refreshed? And I'm sure you can circle back to some of the old videos after a while, but it seems like they would get tired pretty quickly from everybody freaking doom scrolling.
right.
So so
Yeah,
every month or every other week, that's what I'm saying. Like, do I need to well, how many videos should I expect to give you guys like on a weekly or bi-weekly basis? Like that helps me to kind of plan out.
I would say I would say either two per month or one every other week.
Okay.
So we can start, you know, we can have a certain consistency on changing videos or renewing videos every 2 weeks. I think it's totally fair. Even though after 2 weeks, some of those videos can still deliver, you know. For
Yeah.
example, the first video that you shared with us is still, you know, doing great. So there is no like a huge need to change it yet. But if we have fresher material, we can definitely do so. So yeah, and you know about the deal, um, and what you're saying about, you know, the quality of the leads, it's apparent that the success of this type of endeavor is a perfect conjunction and balance between a solid lead generation channel and a solid sales process.
Right,
You're,
absolutely.
you're doing NEPQ, which is what is crushing the market today, and I would say that our most successful clients are the ones that are doing NEPQ today. So that's really good, really, really good stuff. Let me ask you, Jameson, what piece of advice would you give to other real estate investors that are just starting out and trying to close their first deal?
Uh, I don't know. Maybe. Oh man, there's so many random things, I suppose. Oh man, I guess if anything, like the top thing would just be, I don't just keep doing it. Like it's tough because like I've had so many. Uh, it's been such a pain in the butt for me to figure out like the marketing component, for example, right? Like I've tried like just about everything. I've done direct mail, I've done cold calling. Started doing cold calling. That was um That was like 7 years ago now when it was still like easy to do that and people answered their phones. But like I don't know, so like I would do stuff and then it was always just kind of like it would kind of work. So honestly, like I guess quit your job and do it full time, otherwise don't do it at all. I mean, quite literally. Like I
Yeah.
don't fricking do this. Like don't wholesale unless you can do it full time. I don't know how I could do this part time. There's no way.
I totally agree with you, and I think it's a great piece of advice. We have seen that. We have seen that type of, failure in the agency trying to, to having a full-time job and wherever they're free, just doing wholesaling, but it doesn't work like that. I mean, you can figure, solutions, maybe hiring additional help, but if you want to kind of grow your ROI, definitely hiring
Oh, you still there,
people
man?
at the very
Oh,
beginning is not quite sustainable. Good stuff,
no.
man.
Yeah, sorry, I missed you. My internet broke up here a little bit, but yeah, I would 100% agree with that. I saw heard the last part of it. Just like I'm not planning on hiring anybody anytime soon. Like it just doesn't make sense. And uh I can see this like if you have success running a different business, like that can translate into this, but it's not like for me where I struggle is I've never had success anywhere else. Like I was a financial advisor, but I was like it was just me, right? Like I had
Uh,
support team, but that was for the whole company too. Like I didn't you know. But if somebody's got success at building a business somewhere else, I think they could do this part time a little bit if they're able to get at the leads, right? If like I'm a freaking equipment operator, I'm driving a truck or something like that, and you can't like be in front of a computer. I don't even get into this industry. It's, sorry,
yeah,
I'm killing
yeah,
dreams, but
totally
it's
understand.
true.
It is. It is indeed. All right, great. Now, well, you told me that you recently got Lisa under contract over the weekend. And also, I remember you had Josiah Finney, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
So,
that's gone.
so
That's
how is that
gone.
going?
That deal's gone.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, that's dead.
And Lisa, you said that potentially you could end up assigning it by this coming weekend, correct?
Yeah, I will have it because I'll book our investor walkthrough for Thursday. My goal, I usually do them on Wednesdays or Thursdays. I might be able to do it on Wednesday. Just depends on when they're able to do it. But I try to get it assigned by the end of the week. If I
Nice.
can't get it assigned, I mean, there's a good chance I might just buy the thing. I could it almost depending on what I see today. I was there a couple weeks back, and like I gave them an offer, and they're like, no. So I didn't even take pictures of the thing because I'm just like, when I'm there, they're already saying no to me. So I'm like, all right, well, dead deal. She already had a realtor she was talking to, and then I get a call later, like, yes, yeah, we want to do it. So that's why I'm going there to take pictures like this time because I didn't before, which was kind of stupid of me, but because I don't really remember what the condition was in some of the areas. But if I can remember right, it was in like listable condition, like it just needed to be cleaned. And there's a few things in the exterior,
Okay.
like I'm like, man, it's tempting for me to just buy the thing and list it, but then it would be a 2 month deal before I could probably get it sold. And I'm
Right.
still struggling with how I want to do that. Potentially more money, right? Significant more risk, more monkey
Yeah.
business.
It's crazy to make a decision when you're feeling that way. But yeah, I think you're making really, really good moves with the leads that you're getting from us. Now, what was the initial asking price from Amanda and her
Oh, everybody
ex-husband?
always comes in super high, but if I can remember right, was like she didn't know. She literally was like, I don't care. But I think she came in and said I needed at oh man, 165 or something like that because that's what he said that he wanted it at.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much what we were at. I don't remember. I don't remember honestly. I don't remember how it all panned out.
But how much was your final offer?
It was like 165, whatever they asked.
Oh, all right. Well, that's really good. it's a very weird scenario when you're able to match their asking price. You usually have to negotiate a lot and make them
I
lower on
think
the
if I can
price.
remember right, like I tried coming in at like 120, which would have been ridiculous if they did 120, a ridiculous deal. But
Oh yeah.
um, because that was our like, I talk about like our warm fuzzy, like it's just a stupid deal, like guaranteed close. Like of course I'm going to buy it because it's such a dumb good deal. Um, but they chose to do this investor act right when I wholesale it, right? So,
Yeah.
but I don't remember all. I mean, it was a few months ago now.
Yeah, that's okay. In the end, so the profit or the revenue for that deal was around 26K, correct?
Yeah.
All right. And the motivation was pretty much they are going through divorce.
Yeah, and among other things, there's lots of different points of motivation. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Would you say it was, well, definitely there was some difficulties throughout the process, particularly on the communication side that kind of made it a little bit tougher for you to finally close that one, correct?
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, once he finally started communicating with me, it was easy because it didn't take like I just communicated with a text. I don't think I ever, maybe I did talk to him once, but it was very, I only communicated him like 5 or 6 times, text and maybe one call. And he was like, "Oh, okay." Like he got on board really quickly. Like he's like, "I don't want to do anything." I'm like, "Great. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to do everything for you. You don't have to do anything but sign." He was like, "Oh, okay." So it was like exactly what he wanted. So, and then he gave me a good review. I sent him the Google link for a review. And it was just like, boom, he gave me a review right away. So,
Nice. Okay, good stuff. And the closing date, do you have it in the back of your head? When was that exactly?
it must have been, it was like 3 weeks ago.
Okay. All right, like mid-July, right?
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, mid-July, because yeah, it was 3 weeks ago.
Okay, perfect. Hey, Jameson, thanks a lot for sharing these details. It's really good stuff. Congratulations.